Welcome, spooky Rimworlds, to the adventures of now ponytailed Anne and her increasingly weird court. Anne has a new decree for her people and her kingdom, but unfortunately we are going to have to deal with a siege. Brilliant. They are building artillery, so I think we send in our brand new Harlequins, see how they get on. They are using these absolutely insane swords. The damage is pretty good on them, but remember, each one gives plus 1.1 moving. And they're here already. Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty good. What are they doing? Oh! They're throwing knives? Huh. Okay, well, that wasn't exactly what I intended, but that's pretty good. Okay, they do have explosives. Let's be careful. Run, Mythical. Get out of there. We've baited them into attacking the colony. That's good enough for me. Explosives really do me a significant frighten, because it's pretty much the only way we can permanently lose vampires. Pete! Did you not get the memo? Alright, let's send... What was that? Ophelia! I'm going to send Rhea in for a secret attack just to go and get that guy off of the mortar. I have no doubt that our people can absolutely handle this without any problems. Let's bring Anne over to that side. Wow, that was just a complete massacre, eh? You know what? Don't worry about the wall. Thanks for the effort. So what was I talking about when I said Anne had a new decree for the colony? So for a while, we've been blinded by the technology that we've uncovered very, very quickly thanks to our good friend Aragon. As a result, our ghouls have been given all sorts of strange and borderline heretical upgrades. The whole power and the whole success story of this empire comes from one thing: vampire blood, vampire flesh, vampire soul. Not to mention that going by blood pact tenets, body modding is abhorrent. Now, needs begat must in this situation, and we have given the ghouls bionics. We've stolen so many bionics from enemy settlements, we might as well use it against our enemies, but I think it's about time we turn back to what made us great in the first place. We are unfortunately going to have to do this in two different steps because of the way Reformation works. You don't just swap one meme out for another, you have to remove one before you can add a fresh one. So we're going to take away pain is virtue, because that is no longer relevant to a colony that lives in luxury. Even the lower tier ghouls have their own pretty nice houses. We can, though, make a slight start on my ultimate plan for the Blood Pact. We can change body modification to only biological, which I think makes a lot of sense. And then everything else beyond this point is fairly standard, I think. We need 20 more points for Reformation, and I want to get to that as soon as possible. There is one meme in particular that I think makes perfect sense for our colony right now, given especially that flesh mutation is Aragon's specialty. Anne was resurrected, so the first thing we definitely need to do is also make her the leader of the colony again. And absolutely nobody turned up. The advanced multi-analyzer are our first step into spacer technology. And we're also going to begin by removing all of the abhorrent body parts from our upper ghouls. And yes, this is definitely a downgrade. But don't worry, it won't be for long. The lower ghouls I'm still happy to give body parts to because they're lower ghouls, they don't get an opinion. But I don't want to make them better than the upper ghouls until the upper ghouls also have something to make them improved. Plus, who could forget installing drill arms in every limb on Malron? I'm sorry, fetching T-set. We're gonna need a multi-analyzer here instead. What am I looking at here? We've got a scientist cabinet, which is great, fantastic, probably should be the sensible choice. Then we've got Aurora Core. Build a housing for Aurora's persona core, which will enable the decryption of a tech database. We've got brain scanning. Scan a corpse's brain and reprint its memory and the knowledge along with AI programs into a small digital disk. This work requires dexterous manipulation and smart intelligence. Okay. That leads to corpse servers and psychic interference. Or we've got, you know, space for electronics, which is always a pretty good choice. I mean, how can I not go for corpse servers? Incredibly on brand for undead vampires to find a use for the bodies of their drained enemies. There it is again, Aurora Core. I've got to go for it. I have no idea what this is. I've never used this mod before. I've got to see. Aurora Core leads to nanofabrication, smart apparel, combat apparel, angel combat uniform. All right, I'm in. Say no more. Build complete, make Tesla cannon. I'm not above installing bionics, nowhere near above installing bionics into our two vampire slaves. Vampire strength comes from the flesh. Seems like giving them plenty of bionics will help dampen that a little bit. And besides, it's also a Tesla cannon. Corpse servers. Use mechanical system and program memory disk to turn an antiseptic corpse into a basic, functional robot. They might not be intelligent enough to finish the work alone, but are very helpful and assistant with good comprehension of orders. I think I'm gonna take that. These are essentially just linkable corpses that give a work speed bonus. But I mean, those corpses aren't doing anything else, and as a bonus, we might be able to take their skulls and still use them to work in the kitchen, for example. And don't forget, just because we're not giving bionics to ghouls doesn't mean that we don't have a use for bionics at all. Isn't that right, Priscilla? So Anne has created a much better Persona Vampire Greatsword. We have Bathory, the Seducer of Unfairness. This one has the old kill focus straight from the first sword that we have, so you kill someone, you instantly gain 20 side focus, which is insane. 59.36 melee DPS because it's made of plasteel now rather than diamond. The problem is, Anne can't equip it, because if we want to wear it, we would have to destroy her old solid diamond vampire sword. And this pains me. This pains me to do it. I have to. It's such a massive upgrade. Not to mention, I did also give Anne every single side power we found, so she's pretty ridiculous now. We've got the leg skip ability that is likely but not always fatal, essentially a second suicide power there. And that way it also means if these vampires rebel, if we have a full-on slave rebellion, just blow their legs off. Sure, we could send them to sleep, but really gotta hammer the point home, you know? Bionic warfare. Unlocks compact weaponry, skin hardening, and advanced bionic warfare. I'm gonna go for the scientist cabinet. So this gives a 25% work speed bonus when you connect it up to basically anything, the same as your regular tool cabinet. Also gives a 5% research bonus if you connect it up to a research table. Pains me to do it, but it'll make everything faster in the long term. We will have to reblind Buffy as we do this, because unfortunately I can't select what body part regenerates. But we're going to use her vampiric powers to very slowly rebuild her to the way that she should be. Reject technology. Embrace Anne. Much like Discord have. Now for the dangerous part. Okay. Oh, a little bit of brain surgery there. But there we have one plain old regular ghoul that needs reblinding, of course. We could reinstall the golden eyes, but the golden eyes unfortunately do count as a bionic. Oh, that looks cool. Secret Service armor. As much as I love the jesters wearing the jester outfit, this also could be quite good. That is pretty much the point of them, right? Melee stealth characters that we're using to dispatch Anne's enemies. Kind of like it. I mean, we've got to get recon armor at some point anyway. Oh, but nuclear power. It's not quite as on brand for keeping people in tubes, though, is it? Let's go recon. Now we can build these absolutely insane scientist cabinets that I can't rotate. There you go. The Prestige Locust armor looks incredible. Look at that. 3 advanced components, 140 plasteel, 10 uranium, 90 gold, 3 components, and 100 chem fuel. Wow. It's quite expensive, though, huh? Oh, great news. They can have the jester outfit, and they can still wear the Secret Service armor. This is so good. And in terrible news, Anne's decided to go for a Karen cut, and come on now. Okay, there's one more purified ghoul. Do need to, again, reblind everybody. Oh my god. There's a mountain of crap on the floor. And luckily, Muffin Man, I never actually got around to upgrading anyway. Aurora Core, there it is. Oh, it's huge. It's like another multi-analyzer. Why don't we just extend this wall out then? Get rid of this bit. Off her feet. We can make Priscilla fly. There it is. Drill arm. Oh, it's a bad day to be Malron. Bionic tongue? I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, hello there. What have we got? Oh my god. Janissary Theovopos, father-in-law of Raptor Jesus, father of Francisco, and father of colonist Malron. So this one is personal then. I've also got to give bonus points to Cataphract Baby, interrupting my damn drill arms all the time. This might also be an incredible time to test out Anne's new Persona sword. And in the process, test out, what, like a dozen new Psycasts too? And they've only bought illumination shells and incendiary shells, so I'm not really too worried about the damage they can do, given that everything's made out of solid marble. The rare series where I don't build the base exclusively out of wood. Hello there. I want Cataphract Baby. Give me Cataphract Baby. What was that they just hit her with? Good God. I took a 40% of her health. Shot off fresh by what? A Gorse Lance. Oh, it just works, does it? Tell me again how it just works. Okay, okay. Put that leg back. Also help me. And then kill them all. Destroy. I want to see some psi powers here. Assuming she can actually move forward under this rain of bullets. Oh, she's so slow. They've decided to kidnap who they can and leave. They're going to try and take back their own people that we brainwashed. My god, they're actually stopping her with just a rain of bullets. They're not doing any damage, but she can't get any closer. And that should... Yes, look. 20% psi power. Go, Anne. Go. Fight off those bullets. Where did she go? Where the fuck did she go? We skipped her. How dare you. Right, vengeance. Get him. Get him. Get him. Like, get him, though. Yeah, Anne. My god. Okay, so we found a new issue here. You remember back in the day, hundreds of years ago, when we'd send Anne to go and solo headquarters, and then she'd be pushed back over and over by quite literally a sea of people. That's also a fucking brave grizzly bear. Oh, you poor thing. Now we've got the problem whereby the bullets don't damage her, but she still takes the effect of physics, and it pushes her back. I guess we'll need to get her... I mean, a jump pack seems like the obvious solution, right? How you doing, grizzly bear? Oh, how tragic. And we've definitely got to watch out for those Gorse rifles. Because my god, they hit hard. That's another quarry they've completely exhausted. I might just build mines instead. We can't get gemstones from mines, though. In fact, we get barely anything from bloody mines. Oh, Malron, do I have a gift for you, my friend? And then don't forget, we also have to install the exoskeleton suit. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure they won't be able to... Oh, what's the difference? Exoskeleton armor, exoskeleton suit. Let's just double check that. Nobody wants a drill person that can't actually move. Exoskeleton suit. Exoskeleton suit. Where's the exoskeleton armor, though? Oh, God, there's so much stuff. You know what? Why not both? I'm pretty sure it is the exoskeleton suit, so we'll start with that one. Ah, well, that's very convenient. Thank you, Aragon. What have we got next? Holograms apparel augmentation. I do really love Apparello's ability to combine gear. I think it's one of the coolest ways to get upgraded armor without just building a whole new set of armor, right? But I do also love Siegebreaker. A maid dress is a bit old-fashioned at this point. I mean, we can just wear the maid dresses as their cosmetic item and then under that put on the fancy gear. Sure, this is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. Mythical creatures carrying around our bionics ready so that we can work on our drill person. Wouldn't be the first drill man we've had in Rimworld, though. Something Arcadius. Here, get to work. I want to see this as soon as possible, Aragon. Stop pissing around with all that really important research you're doing. So as far as I know, we don't have any brain implants yet, though, so we can't work on anything for Priscilla, though I have created 4 muscle wires. So these give 15% moving each. So with 4 of them, if you two implant them on an animal, we are talking massive move speed bonuses. I'm going to make another 8 more because we've got 2 magical horses that could also do with an upgrade. As if they don't move fast enough. I can't believe it worked. So we've got 4 drill arms in total. The exoskeleton suit for the 25% manipulation, 25% moving. So they're going to be really, really slow because all they've got is 25% moving, right? But each drill arm gives 160% drilling speed. And by that, I don't mean it gives you a 60% bonus. It gives you plus 160%. Each one also gives minus 8% moving for a total of, oh shit, 32%. Oh, bollocks. That is a slight problem. Is there anything else that gives move speed bonuses? Otherwise, we could be in a little bit of trouble here. No, I don't want to have 3 drill arms. I want all 4 drill arms. There's got to be something that lets them move a little bit faster without needing to give them legs. Legs are old-fashioned. The exoskeleton armor just gives health points. Useless things like life-saving defenses. Is there no spine that gives a moving bonus? We haven't finished all the research yet, so we can't see any of the complicated stuff. I assume there's no bionics in here, right? The shocker. I'm not going to talk about that. What about the machining table? What a Tesla stuff. Organ modification kits. What about make go faster? There could be some sort of unique apparel that gives them moving. Oh, well, never mind, I suppose. You're up. Moving 61%. Why? You haven't got any legs. You're walking on the drills. Oh. Part efficiency is still 100%, you fool. So it's only the efficiency of that particular limb that affects the moving speed, right? As long as you've got a leg with 100% efficiency, you'd move at 100% speed. It was never a problem. You walk on the drills. I've got to see the mining, though. Let's just go ahead and set up, like, silver. Do forever. Throw on the floor. Let's move it to the top just to get an idea. It's all well and good seeing all these big numbers, but actually visually seeing it, that's a whole other thing. No. You don't need to work at every bone mine, although I'm sure you are probably capable of it at this point. Power armor animals. Oh, I've got to do it. God, I hope it works with the unicorn and the Pegasus. I really do. What is that, like a 640% mining speed? Okay. I mean, it seems relatively slow. Oh, that's not fucking fast at all. What are you talking about? Oh, the anesthetic, of course. Anesthetic and blood loss. Yeah, this is really not the fairest way to test this. I might throw that mine silver forever job on the bottom of all of the mines, because worst case scenario, we just funnel it right into our empire, right? Okay, that's enough pissing around. Let's get on to the main event. Sweet, precious Priscilla. Precious Priscilla with her many body parts. I assume that would just be head. She's got the same amount of lungs. She'll have the same amount of... Okay, so the muscle wires work. Well, that's a good sign. The eyes, the brain. What about, like, ears? Does that work? No, that's still eyes. Maybe the ears don't upgrade then. That will look incredibly weird. A giant Hydra walking around with actual human ears glued onto it. What are those animals doing? I'm in a fucking party. And of course, the Goliath. So for the Goliath, we'll just go full-on combat upgrades. I'm thinking power arms. I'm thinking stone skin armor. Caribou, no. That is very slightly overkill. I'll be the first to admit. Oh, but it's good though, isn't it? I hate to say it. I think I'm a little bit disappointed by Mauron. Maybe the bonuses just don't stack. The speed at which this person mines away walls? Oh, is it limited to exclusively just... mining, like actual physical mining? Oh, it certainly seems like it. Oh, shit. Maybe the core is only affected by just base manipulation speed, at which point Mauron has 138%. And when you compare it to all the vampires and ghouls, it is gonna look pretty normal. All right, well, I think that's a good start. 160% moving for Priscilla. I want to establish how many heads Priscilla actually has at this point. So let's just type in I, and then we can just count it up from there. Only 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I thought it was 7. Priscilla, could you stand still a minute? I want to look at your heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Really was that simple, huh? God, this takes forever, and I have to make 12 of the bloody things. Well, let's take a break from constant bionics to set up the new roles. We need to reblind all the ghouls, and we need a bishop for that. Now, I'm thinking... let's make Aragon the new High Bishop. Give him some sort of rank in the colony rather than just being, you know, fancy husband. Not to mention I may have also accidentally cleared the High Bishop role by imprisoning Buffy. It was a mistake. I didn't mean to do it. Okay, that's Buffy down. Fly, sorceress. Soar to new heights. There's some incredible visual there of medieval and the vampire riding into a new era on the back of a cyborg Pegasus. And a cyborg unicorn as well, of course. The Goliath is equipping animal armor. Wearing universal animal power armor. I didn't even know it could do that. I imagine visually it'll be identical, but at least it's got... it does have something equipped there. That's so good. It's finally done. It took 1,000 years, but we actually have all 12 black pearls. Oh, black pearls, to clarify, are a fancy cyborg eye. An improved artificial eye with a unique element and full side trigger. It brings a wide set of features, but the most outstanding is the night vision. The black pearl was once an important symbol between soldiers and... I think you get the idea. Priscilla has the flu. Don't worry about the flu. We're here for eyeball. Oh, good lord. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 12. Okay. Anne, get to work. Priscilla's wearing the armor too. Oh, God. All the armor did was make her low definition. Oh, that's not right at all. Ironically, low-definition Priscilla also happens to have 203% sight. Still affected by anesthetic, still affected by flu. Oh, sorceress, what a blood-red glow you have. What is that? That's got to be the laser detection in their ear, right? It's either that or the black pearl compression jaw. Advanced bionic spine, the compression stomach, maybe. I gave the horse a circadian assistant so that it can work more. Laser Pegasus might be my favorite addition to this whole colony. It's a hard choice between that and baby that blows itself up with a flamethrower. Brain surgery. Okay, that's the first step towards the final step of our insane combat Hydra. We do also have a manhunt pack. Now, I haven't checked it. Probably don't need to draft everybody up. No, I probably don't need to draft everybody up at all. Not to mention, these days, we have fully functional rocket turrets. That didn't work before because I'd accidentally built a roof over them. How unnecessary. Oh, sorceress, watch out. Well, I suppose we don't really need to watch out. It's a laser horse. Honestly, I'd like to see them try at this point. The spooky vampire series ending up with cyborg mythical creatures and firing rockets at Labradors en masse was really not what I had in mind. I'm kind of hoping at some point soon we get a regular raid though, because with that we could just try and keep everybody alive, enslave everybody, because each slave we get is 1 point, and then send them off to our settlements. Ah, shit. I thought for a second we'd gotten pretty decently far through Space Attack, but it turns out no. No, we've barely even started. So we've got the choice of ballistic, pulse charge munitions. That could be very good. Is it an upgrade, though? It'd be an upgrade for our basic ghouls, for sure. Hang on, research expended. We have 8,000 points remaining. Oh, shit. I didn't think we were earning that much, but I'm certainly not going to complain. Boom, there you go. There's another one off. I'm looking for the brain implants. Give me something for Priscilla. And another one. We might as well go for all of these very, very cheap research to start off with. That way we potentially go... Oh! Whoa! We can make a Resurrect to make serums? I didn't think there was a way to craft that in this one. Okay, there we go. You have 0 points remaining. Perfect. Now, on the subject of ghoul upgrades, we're in the Spacer era now. I think that Buffy, Von Helsing, and Muffin Man deserve something a little more age-appropriate. At long last, flying ghouls. I guess we'll call them the Bat Squad. I don't really know. I gotta think about that one. Oh, that's gonna make things so much more convenient, isn't it? Man, it looks pretty cool, too. The night vision goggles don't really lend themselves well to the look. I'm also not sure that they're even helping. Is that it? Hang on. AI chip. Consciousness 100%. We've done it. Priscilla. Sweet, low-res Priscilla. This one's for you, my friend. That armor's a bit unnerving, huh? It's like you're looking straight into my soul. But on the plus side, hey, that's one of the 6 AI chips we've got to make. Ah, of course. Requires 2 and 7 medicine. Each one of these gives 100% consciousness and 135% base efficiency. Is Priscilla going to be able to see the fucking future after this? How many is that we've installed? Is that all 6? Oh. No. No, this can't work. If you get a reformation point every time you enslave someone, could we not just release this person, re-imprison them, and then re-enslave? Was that a little bit metagamey? I feel like I've got to check. We've got so many reformation points we need before we can get the next meme that I want. Oh, they only had 2.5 will? Oh, maybe it doesn't work in that case. Okay, apparently it doesn't work. It was wishful thinking, really. Goodbye, cubby. What do you mean 100%? It didn't work. Consciousness max 100%, you fool. Damn it, if only I could read. An alternative one would be the Berserker chip. Those give 10% each, which is still pretty significant. They lower pain by 50%. They give massive bonuses to melee hit chance. So we could disable Priscilla's breath attack and just have it go in and sweep people with its giant head. I suppose I'll just have to be happy with a laser unicorn and an armored Goliath. Although, the Hydra that can see the future would be very handy. Right, I'm going to give you the Tesla cannon. Oh my god, energy fists? Elastic Achilles? Oh my god, those are the things that give melee hit chance plus like 15 or something ridiculous like that. Compression stomach, compression jaw. The power arms, though, are good, are arm replacements. Obviously, we've already got the hands going on that one. Wait, adrenaline rib rather than medical rib. Well, let me have a super Hydra. I'll have a super Colossus instead. No! My Hydra project doesn't have time for you, Imperium. We moved on to bigger and better things. Oh god, there's a lot of them, though, huh? Holy crap. We've got 20 on this side, and then we've got another 7. That's almost 30 people. Oh, God. Oh, another one? Another lot? Oh, shit. Okay, they kill one another. This is fine. We swoop in. We collect whoever's alive, trick them in the prison, enslave them. Okay, assuming there's anybody left. Oh, the Muffalos are involved. This is the real Rimworld war we've all wanted. Okay, they're beginning their assault, so let's get into position now and get ready to swoop in and take the survivors. 17. Can we imprison 17 people? Here, sleeping spots. 1, 2, how many we got already? We got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, Shit. Fine. 16, 17. There you go. Perfect. Oh, we can put someone in the bathroom. Ah. Come on, hurry up. What are they waiting for? Ah, there we go. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Are they going to go through the wall? Don't do this. Melee attack in marble boundary stone. Okay, no, they're going through the kill blocks. Don't panic. Please don't kill them. Ah! You dick turret shot a hole in our wall. How did that even hit there? What? Okay, okay. Send the elite squad. Let's be very, very, very careful about this. I need as many survivors as we can get. Okay, Anne. Let's go sleep. You. But don't get shot. For God's sake. Whoa. Was that Anne that did that? Oh, it was. Nice, nice. Just saw a knife flying in and assumed that... Ah! What happened to Aragon? They've all got death acidifiers. This isn't going to work at all unless we break their legs. Maybe if we feed on him, we can just knock him down for blood loss? Okay, punch him, like, once and once only. I can't. I can't deal with you people. And the other one just exploded. Well, you know, 1 out of 60 isn't bad. Now, I think it's time we upgrade the lower ghouls as well, especially if they are going to be on the front line. The maid dresses are a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but even with the exoskeleton armor, the marine gloves, the marine boots, they're only getting around 60% armor. And with some of the weapons we've seen so far, that's just asking to get all of them killed horribly. So I think, why not go for the cool factor of the maid dress, but also with the functionality of some armor and use the tinkering bench instead to try and build them something. Well, look at this nerve enhancer, for example. We combine an AI core with a prototype nerve enhancer helmet to lower aiming time by 17%. We get 12 work speed as well. 0.06 move speed isn't very much, but it'll definitely add up. Full squad of these would be would be kind of insane. What defensive bonuses do they give roughly? 78% sharp, 33% blunt is quite significant. And even the regular prototype nerve enhancer is very, very good. I think we'll make those. So let's churn out 5 of these, and then ideally 5 of these as well, but that's going to take a little while to get that many AI persona cores. There is a research that will allow us to craft them ourselves, but we have to get machine persuasion. And that in theory should, there you go, make AI persona core. Also worth mentioning, when we have an AI persona core, we can implant that rather than an AI chip into Priscilla. So giving everybody AI persona cores in their head could be kind of cool. Nice and thematic, except for, of course, Anne and Aragon, and our high-tier ghouls. Only the chosen get to keep their free will. Sounds like a pretty good dictatorship. Oh, what are these? Hang on. Minigun wrist. Oh, shit. Jump pack spines. Return to Ohm. Man, the jump pack spines in the combat vampires would be very, very good. I think a couple of those definitely can't hurt. What are these wrists then? They just fire the virtual hammer, the built-in missile swarm with single use. Minigun arm matches the performance of a biological arm with the bonus of a minigun. I mean, that would be incredible. And you know, if we gave the slaves a bionic that gave them a weapon instead, like the minigun arm, or maybe even like the energy fist, that would also reduce their chance to rebel because they don't have a weapon at that point. So the elastic Achilles give the melee hit chance, right? So let's make 4 of those. Sensoric ear side give a +5 melee detection as well. I'm going to make the ultimate melee vampires. No, you fool! Enslaving people doesn't give points anymore. We stopped having slaves in the colony. No wonder that other guy didn't give us any points. You need to understand, every single day of my life since I started playing this game has blurred together. I don't know what's going on anymore. But I do know you get a one-way trip to Ansylvania. Congratulations. That's a good start for the combat vampires, but I'm a little bit disappointed about poor Priscilla. I had such high hopes for you, Priscilla, and I let you down by not being able to read. If only I had 600% consciousness, maybe a bit different story. But you know what? A lazy unicorn, I think, is a fairly good consolation prize. Thank you all for watching. I think we'll leave it there for today. Apologies that today has been a little bit slower. Jokes aside, I have genuinely spent what I feel like the most of this episode just going through and reading a stack of bionics. Not only have we got 2 different bionic benches, but we can also build bionics from the fabrication bench and the machining table. It's kind of that point of things where it's just trying to figure out what works best. Particularly as we've already got so many limitations on our combat stats by not using bionics as part of our ideology, having a bunch of blind ghouls hanging around, so like our low-tier ghouls, especially bearing in mind they've got the blindfolds on, they can't see, so their combat stats are a little bit hampered. So we've already put a handicap on things, not to mention it becoming way harder anyway, with the, well, apparently 3-way wars. But I'll give it a proper read through in between episodes so that we can dive in and be a bit more action-packed tomorrow. Anyway, that'll do. Thank you all for watching once again. A thank you to Namo, Anastara, Vash, Night Rouge, Cyric 313, Icewolf, Bobson, Dugnut, Lapis Golem, Alex, Angry Welder, Guinevere, Chris, Bare Minimum, AK Good, Asuna Kirito, Tia Azafale, I hope I've said that right, and Simba. Thank you for your support as well. And a thank you as well to Heck, Jahano, Prince Manixis, Sinker, Catlord, Duke, Blood for the Blood God, Squiddy to McGruff, House of Blues, Nox Immortalis, Crobe, Raylan Gar, Corrupt Racer, Dan Does a Thing, Elite IMP, Smirtworm, Green King, Randomman9989, and Carl for their support as well. God, this is going to be late.